Good morning. This is Rev Pam Geagan from the Center for Spiritual Living, Pleasant Valley in Camarillo, California, recording a little bit early this morning. And this morning we're going back for day 6 into the law of attraction. And what we're talking about today is turning our critical thoughts into self-love. And an ancient Chinese philosopher, Lao Tzu, most of us have heard of him, said that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So congratulate yourself today for taking these first steps into attracting and manifesting more of what you really want in your life by changing your thinking, creating new habits, and then taking action to change that life and to change your life, and by practicing self-love and by using the law of attraction to manifest greater good into your life. So the law of attraction, like all things, begins with a seed thought. The thought that there is something greater calling to me and that the spirit divine within me wants so much to connect. That still small voice knows that beyond all my fears and obstacles, past experiences, I have new ways within me to create and express divine joy. Winston Churchill said, "A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, and an optimist sees the opportunity in every difficult." And it's all consciousness. But we now know scientifically is that the optimists live a lot longer than the pessimists. So as we go into this, ask yourself this question: do I believe things happen to me, or do I believe I can influence my surroundings so things happen for me? Once aware that the law of attraction is continuously at work with or without our intention, our awareness of it and understanding of how it works for you in your life, my life, all lives, help attract more of these things that we desire. So it doesn't give us total power or control over your overall lives. It simply states that like attracts like. Used with intention, this law can manifest our deepest desires, and it's certainly not magical thinking. So how we do this is becoming aware of our inner critic belittling our self-love and happiness. That is the greatest way we can begin to change our thinking and raise our vibrational set point. Becoming more mindful of self-critical thoughts, we can slowly begin to stop our harsh inner critic. So applying spiritual tools, and that's what we'll be sharing today. We're going to relax in, share spiritual tools, and then we're going to end with affirmations. So first, I want us just to relax in, go to that wonderful wave of energetic presence in and through and that surrounds us. Feel it coming all the way down through the crown chakra, down the neck, the shoulders, relaxing the shoulders and the head, coming down the upper arms, down the arms, out the fingertips, down through the throat and the heart, and place your hand, your palm, on your heart, raising your oxytocin. And then feel that energy going all the way down the body, from the heart to the upper abdomen and back, to the lower abdomen and back. Relaxing in, just relaxing in. Down the hips, the thighs, the knees, the legs, and right out, down, and connecting to the Middle Earth. And that energy going all the way down into the Middle Earth, anchoring us there, because we are in this third dimensional body. And so now we breathe out wonderful light energy that is to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west, to the top, to the bottom, to the front, to the back of us, in and through and as us. On the in-breath, joy is, happiness is, peace ease compassion is. And then imagine breathing out through the heart. One more breath into the heart. Peace, ease, compassion, happiness, joy is. And out through the heart. And one last one. Just imagining, visioning that you're breathing in through the heart. All the words that make you and lift your spirits. And then breathing out through the heart. And so now we're going to go through some of these tools to raise your vibrational set point while quieting your inner critic. The big one, and you can get these if you want, if you write Center for Spiritual Living, Pleasant Valley, gmail@gmail.com. I will send them to you gladly, email them to you. The first is to look deep, be introspective, and find the roots of your self-critical thoughts. Because you will be your own worst critic. And then when those critical thoughts come up, replacing I with you, say them. If you say something like, I am unworthy and I can't do anything right, rephrase it. Rephrase it and figure out when we're using the you instead of the I. Who told you that? Go back, remember who says, you are unworthy and you can't do anything right. This is a trick, more or less, a spiritual tool to help you find and remember where this lack of self-respect comes from. A parent, a sibling, an ex-mate, a friend. In your quiet time, do this. It will give you an aha and open you up to working on changing the discrediting views you have from an authoritative figure from the past into loving yourself and realizing that that was their image of them, their own selves, not you. And just take a moment to love yourself right here and right now. Bracing your arms. If you can reveal precisely what sparks self-hatred, self-criticism in yourself, you can actually preempt its debilitating thoughts by consciously doing something to shift your focus and emphasize a positive way to express self-love. At the end of these 3 weeks, if you keep a notebook writing down the ideas of what make you have triggers, what triggers you, it will help you meditate and mediate the impact of these triggers. Also, the mirroring. Examine judgments about others that you may have. Usually when we dislike something about others, it's because we already have it or we wouldn't recognize it. It's the old, if you spot it, you got it. And when you see that it's really your energetic self-criticism, you can do something about it. Your negative judgments about families and friends are usually about something you are thinking critically about your own self as well. Take a moment to ask yourself whether deep down you are mirroring your own personality. Talk yourself out of a bad mood. When you begin to feel depressed and self-conscious, combat that harsh inner critic by deliberately speaking to yourself in a loving, compassionate manner. This can be done out loud if you're alone. And the best would be in the form of an affirmation recited into a mirror. When out in public and you begin to feel this way, simply affirm silently to yourself phrases that lift you up, lift your vibrational set point up. Something like, I am confident and happy. Or something like this situation or this feeling that I am feeling that I am less than others is just a temporary setback. I now affirm all is well. Awaken to the areas that you long for self-improvement in your life. Self-awareness isn't about being totally blind to where you would like to improve and change things that have been running your life. Pushing down awareness of anything negative that is coming up to be healed prolongs the pain and suffering of continuing the cycle of self-criticism. There is no one on the planet that has not realized there's an area of their lives that could use improvement. Come up with a positive goal. I can only do the ones I know, like I am always on time, or I am practicing being patient at work and with my family, or I am taking better care of myself, eating healthy, exercising, and reaping the benefits of feeling stronger and better every day in every way. There's always room for personal development.